Welcome to Midweek Experiments in Faithfulness. This is a weekly facilitated spiritual practice with Quaker flavor and an experimental ethos. My name is Jen Higgins-Newman, and I'm the program manager at Beacon Hill Friends House, a Quaker Center for Learning and Action and a residential community of about 20 people who live according to Quaker values. I want to begin with extending our gratitude and acknowledgement to the Indigenous inhabitants of the land that the Friends House is on, the Massachusetts and their neighbors, the Wampanoag and Nipmuc peoples, who have stewarded this land for hundreds of generations. Let's have a moment of silence in recognition of that. Thank you. Tonight, we have Quirk with Opening to Transformation. Many early Quakers saw meeting for worship and daily spiritual practice as crucibles for transformation, a place to open to the divine and be willing to be changed, not by our own minds and thoughts, but by something deeper or greater than ourselves. Tonight, we will explore together this openness and willingness for transformative change through several practices led by Kai. Now, I'm excited to introduce you to Quirk. Kai, they or AM, of Ithaca Monthly Meeting, is a lifelong Quaker with passions for witness, personal discernment, and diverse methods of spiritual deepening. With a gender that transcends binaries, Kai is practiced at deeply questioning societal expectations and norms, and in shifting towards roots of individual and group integrity. Spiritual deepening, witness, and integrity are expanded in Kai's music and photography practices. Our photography series, Transcendence, connects themes of spirituality, mythology, and gender diversity as related to global and timeless patterns. You can check out Kai's work at kaiquirk.com. And then Kai, it's all yours.
Thank you, friends, for joining us tonight. So in the many times throughout Quaker history, there's been a conversation around this opening to transformation, opening up for divine to affect change within us, for divine to invite us into change in the world. And in opening to transformation, this is hard sometimes. In modern times, our lives are often somewhat busy and full, and opening to the divine to move, which happens at the pace of the divine, is sometimes not what we might expect in these modern times. That can be challenging. And so thinking about what are the ways that we can, in a moment, in centering, what are the ways that we can release some of that as we center and towards opening up to being able to accept transformation, to be willing to just fully invite that into ourselves. What are the ways that we can open? And so the practice that I'll invite you into tonight is a guided meditation. And this is a piece that it is centered around the breath and using the breath as a piece to transform, to release, to open, and we'll be moving energies in ourselves with the breath is another way to think about it. Whether as this invitation to breathe, it's an invitation, not a request. As this invitation to breathe comes, maybe it's with the physical breath as it moves in through your mouth or your nose and into your lungs. Or maybe it's like the you imagine energy that is coursing from your head to your toes with each breath in or out. Or maybe you imagine it coming in through your skin, just through every part of your body and out. And through each piece of this is an invitation to breathe. And this will be in the guided meditation. And for some people, this is an uncomfortable place of being in their body through past things that have happened. And so I invite you into the place that is as far as you are comfortable. Honor yourself, honor your limits. And so we'll begin now. As we begin, take some deep breaths and settle into your body. Notice where there is tension and breathe into those places, letting the tension flow away on the breath. You are leaving that behind for now. You've already left some other things as you joined us here tonight. Maybe your shoes at the door, maybe some people that you find hard to be around. Maybe your ringers and devices off and pausing in communication to the outside world aside from this gathering for the time being. Give yourself permission to set aside other things for now, for this meditation or the evening or longer than that. You can always pick them back up again later. Think of some of the hard things that happened this week. Let your breath fill your body, swirling around the memories. And as you breathe out, let the memories flow out with the air. You are here now. Do you have a long to-do list or more things that you want to do than you have time for? Try to release that for now and let yourself be fully here. Maybe you have to do some later this evening, or maybe you can let them go for a few days. But for this moment, let your breath carry these tasks far away. Think about your worries, your hopes, and goals for the future. Maybe about next week, or where you'll be in a year or 5. Take a deep breath. Let the breath fill your body. And as you breathe out, let it take these worries, hopes, and dreams with it. Maybe they flow to the entryway to take with you when you leave. Maybe you can release fully some of them. Are there what ifs that you carry with you? What if I had done or said that? Or if I do this or act this way, will something else happen? These can take up so much brain space and energy. Let the breath come in and surround these what ifs, and then carry them out. Return to center. Maybe you have concerns about things going on in the wider world right now, of harm coming to many at the hands of a few. There is so much pain and hardship right now, but let yourself set all of this aside just for now and be in the present moment. Take another deep breath to carry these concerns away, just for now. Think about some of the things you're looking forward to. Maybe the next time you talk to a friend, get to read a good book, or the times when justice comes. With the breath in, let this joy fill up your body. And then let the exhale carry this away too. Are there other things your mind is still sticking on right now? Maybe tension with family or friends, expectations others have for your future, a friend or crush you can't seem to stop thinking about, a feeling that life is never quite good enough, something someone else said to you that makes you feel warm and good inside, or not so much. Take a deep breath and let this all go, all flow away. Go even deeper and think of the pieces that make you who you are. The ones others can see and the ones they can't. The ones you hold close and the ones you might rather not have or that others can't stop seeing you as. Some of these are easier to let go of. Some might feel like protection from the world, something that is hard to take off. Some may feel so integral that it is almost impossible to imagine yourself without them. Take several deep breaths and set them all aside for now. You can always take them on again later, or maybe you'll realize that you can release some of them now, or in a few days, or months, or years. Now take another deep breath and notice how your body feels. Feel the breath moving inside of you. You have set aside many layers of yourself, but you are still here, still breathing. Your core self didn't stop existing just because you set these aside in this moment. Take some time to experience this place. Maybe it feels freeing, or maybe a little scary. You may choose to notice and hold these feelings, or let them flow away as well. But for now, take some time. As we've gathered here in worship, and as we continue centering in worship, I invite you into a space of this openness and invite you into this place of considering and opening to divine, where divine might be inviting transformation in your lives, in your souls, in your spirits. We'll sit with this in worship for a little while longer before we close and open, and then with this and open further for discussion. When you leave this gathering or this room, you may choose to pick some of these pieces back up again, or feel like you have to take some of them with you while leaving behind others. One of the pieces you may choose to bring along with you is a memory of this feeling when you let all the excess baggage go and returned to your core self. You may choose to hold on to this calm, relaxed state, gathered with caring people, and you may choose to come back to this feeling when the world feels like it might overwhelm you. Breathe in and out. You are here. You are whole. You are you.